And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome back to Matchday Live with Pastor Mike. It's another game tonight, and it's going to be like the third or fourth day in a row that we will have covered a game. Tonight it's Celtic versus Hibs, and I've also been joined by Kobe. How's it going, mate?
It's going good. It's going good. I'm seeing a few familiar faces in the comments. Good to see. I recovered from the middle of the night, which is, all right. But I got an orange juice just literally before we came live.
Yeah.
One of the ones with bits in it.
Oh, no.
Don't know how I feel about that now.
Nah, you need your hard drive checked if you're having bits in.
I did not realize that. I thought it was like, one of them Tropicana ones. That was one of them, but I got wrong, unfortunately.
Anyway, let's have a wee look at the comments. How's it going, everyone? The usual suspects coming in very early. Love that. Fantastic. Tough game for Hibs tonight, but one they will edge 3-0. Kobe, do you want to also have a look at the comments? I forgot to monetize this video, so if you'd like to read through everyone's comments while I get the housekeeping done.
I will. One says from Sheriff 1-2, no Kobe, no party. Thank you for that one. Liam Black says, how's it going, lads? Quite good, I think, on my behalf. On the HIBS, draw for me. Callum Davidson, haha, Kobe. Alfredo is the king of. Not reading that one. But anyway, we'll read this one. Jack Kearney says, SFA corrupt to the core. I didn't actually hear your take on it, but I did see someone comment saying you and Stevie were saying it wasn't a red, but it was a pen, and I'm inclined to agree.
I've got to change my
Same
thoughts
with me.
because there wasn't any intention for Hedges to get the ball. Therefore, it's a penalty kick and a red card.
Yeah, I've sadly changed my opinion, as much as it does hurt to say. In the rule books, as the ref said, it is a red in the rule books, but as much as it's not a dirty tackle or malicious tackle, the rules say it's a red. So we're just going to have to go along with that. We move. Anyway, Calder99 says, Calder99, I do like that one. It's SFA shocking. It wasn't a pen, to be honest, but Maine should have been off. See what Michael Stewart said?
What did he say?
He didn't think none of them were a pen, and he didn't think the other one was a red. the main one. The boy literally.
This man should have got a jail sentence for that.
The boy wiped out his leg. He could have killed the man. I couldn't believe it when I was on Twitter. Literally everyone was saying, "Oh, Curtis May should have been sent off." Though Michael Stewart, he never got contact with the boy. If he got any more contact, the boy's leg would have been in the south stand. But Jesus. How are we, Kobe? I'm good. Now Kane's asking you a question. He says, what's your thoughts on the news?
What's your thoughts on the news that broke out about Saul Bamba? Yeah, I've literally just seen that.
What?
Saul Bamba is being treated for cancer. It was lymphoma or whatever it was. I don't know enough about it, so I can't really make a comment. But Nige, you always have to bring in the real positivity to the stream. But yeah, I really hope Saul Bamba completely breaks it down and wins this case. But yes, it's never anything nice to comment about. So I don't really know.
I like how I've just absolutely wound up all the Rangers fans talking about Michael Stewart. I knew what I was doing there. Sheriff and Grant have on hook, line, and sinker. Thank you, boys. Thanks for coming. Anywho, Christopher Boyd here. What about that commentary on Sky Sports, by the way? Kyo. I heard it was quite biased.
I don't listen to the commentary because we can't, because we don't have the rights to Sky.
Yeah, I had the old TV volume down for that one, but I've heard Ali McCoist was a bit biased for that one. Had hard lines like Eamon Brophy will get back in the Scotland squad. Nah, I don't think. I personally was glad Aberdeen never got him, and that's why we never got him. I seen loads of people on like Twitter and stuff saying, "Oh, Aberdeen, you're getting outpaid by St Mirren." Well, no, it's because we don't think he's worth the $3,000 and the 3-year contract he was wanting. So, I mean, I've been told what we offered Scott Wright, and it's nowhere near $3,000. So, I mean, I don't know why we'd offer Eamon Brophy that.
Yeah, I mean, Eamon Brophy, yeah, he's all right for a team the standard of Kilmarnock and St Mirren. I'm saying that they're both above Motherwell, but I mean, a club the size of St Mirren or Kilmarnock, yeah, that's fine. But for a club the size of St Mirren or Kilmarnock to be paying £3,000 a week for the standard of Eamon Brophy, no.
Who's to say? I know they're doing really well right now and they're looking promising, but who's to say? No one knows. St Mirren could go down next season and Eamon Brophy's on a 3-year deal he's quite cushy there, just sitting on his deal on $3,000 a week. Not to say they will go down, but if they do, I mean, $3,000's a lot for a championship club to be playing, but to be
$3,000's a lot for a standard Premiership team.
I think Aberdeen's highest paid player is Joe Lewis right now, and I think he's just above 3K. So there's no way we'd want to be paying him $3,000 because look, I think he suits Steve Clarke. I think his style of playing, his manager, I think they suit each other. Because look, ever since he's left, we've not really seen that Eamon Brophy we've seen in that season, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, since Steve Clarke left, he's not been the same player, and I mean, he was never gonna fit under this sort of style that Alessio wanted, either, because it was never gonna properly work. Because you can't take Italian football to an AstroTurf pitch; it's never gonna work.
I've seen Calder 99 comment quickly. Kobayashi reaction. Gary Mackay-Stevens signed for Hearts, and I'm glad. I made a whole video on it. Well, not him signing for thingy, but I didn't really want him because
get the plug out.
I didn't really want him anyway because I'll sum it up for you, so you'd have to go watch it. So no, I think before McKenna said we're not signing anyone, to his words, I would have not taken him because, look, 30 years old, I think, he would have been on a hefty wage, and it's kind of a backwards. We need to look on from our ex and get new players. But no, I think I said Hearts will suit him because Championship he's got like half of the season to get his career back like on track.
Yeah, that's the thing though, because it's been a while since he was actually back at New York City. Because obviously he may have had to self-isolate for 14 days.
He wasn't good in New York City.
I mean, he would have probably been best signing for Hearts because I reckon he'd have been on the same sort of money to what he would have been at Aberdeen.
Yeah, I mean, and we've got.
He's got the rest of the season to basically warm up to what eventually will be the Premiership because Hearts will come up. Yeah,
that's basically what I said. I mean, I was saying he could either go back to his previous clubs at either Aberdeen or Dundee United who were wanting him, or go Hearts. He had quite a bad time at New York City. I was speaking to a few of their fans, and they'd rather see the back of him, to be honest. He only got 5 goal involvements in 39 games, which isn't that too impressive for a player his caliber for what we'd have probably gave him. He's obviously not played football in a while. He left the Dyla bus for the second time around, but when we first got him, look, I was buzzing, but not this time. Hearts are good with him. I think he'll do well for them.
I mean, I'd have taken him at Motherwell, but
yeah, look, he's a good player. Like, he's got skills to pay the bloody bills. I mean,
But when it comes to the mortgage, he's fucked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. He's that he can pay the bill, but not the whole thing. But he's a good player. I've seen him pull off all sorts of tricks. Ronaldo chops, flip flop megs, you name it. I've seen him do it.
He's like a shite bowler, Reeby, just a little.
I mean, his swimming skills as well are pretty good.
Let's not talk about that. Anyway, now we're going to talk about the starting 11 for each side tonight. For Celtic, of course, it's a weekend 11. Like we were still debating about 2 hours ago whether the game was still going ahead. So I'm just glad that it's still a game tonight because I was actually looking forward to this match. So Celtic's starting 11 is as follows: Hazard, Duffy, Sorrow, Turnbull, Rogic, Johnson, Frimpong, McGregor, Harper, Welsh, and Laxalt. And for Hibs, they've got Macy in goals, McGinn, Porteous, Hanlon, Doig, Hallberg, Gogic, Wright, Newell, Murphy, and Nisbet. That's quite an attacking team for Hibs, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they were probably looking at all the leaks for players that could have been out if buts and that, and like I think they've probably seen there was a lot of defenders on that list, and they're like, oh, let's go for this one then. But there's not what I was trying to say when I seen the list. There's not that too much, you know. You look at the key players, your Edwards and stuff. They're kind of still thereabouts. I've not seen this team for Celtic yet, so I'll have a look at that now because I was trying to look for the Hibs team when you were in the Celtic one, but you know they've got their terminal and stuff still. So with Celtic, I still think look, it's a really strong team, but Hibs have a good chance here to go and get 3 points. But you know they've obviously got a solid team. They've always had a good team this season. It's just about that consistency with Hibs anyway. But no, Celtic's team, I don't know who the boy Harper is. I've never heard of him.
I think it's Cameron Harper. I actually had him once on Football Manager. He was a decent player.
I'm just looking at Stokes here. No, not Stokes. Stubbs, Alan Stubbs here in his Montclair jacket.
Right.
Very dapper.
Very dapper indeed. I'm about to click onto it. Opposite of attacking, one striker and Boyle out. All right, because I thought because with Hibs, like I thought they would have been playing 3 up top.
I'll go look for it.
Because Murphy's basically a winger. There would have been Nisbet, and I thought Wright would have been playing a bit further forward. But then again, Wright does play in the midfield. So I'm looking into it a bit too much.
This is the app have saying they're playing a 4-1-4-1 formation with Nisbet up top in his own way, Hallberg and Newell in behind, with Murphy and Dre right out wide, and Gogic is in that holding midfielder position.
Yeah. And as for Celtic, I have no idea what formation they're playing. I'm going to guess 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, you're correct. They've got Johnson up top, Turnbull, Rogic, and Harper in behind him. Then they've got McGregor and Sorrow in the two holding midfielders, and they've got back four Laxalt, Duffy, Welsh, and it's Frimpong, but it's coming up here as I don't even know what it's saying. So I thought Frimpong in the team. So no, look, Matt Macy for Hibs. That's kind of a hard one to tell if he'll be good or not, because look, he's coming from a club like Arsenal. It's like, oh, he's got the hype, but I don't know if he's played too much for Arsenal. I've not seen him, so it'll be interesting to see how he does, because that Hibs back line, HIBS fan TV, I see him there. He's been complaining about Porteous and Hanlon. I've seen that on his Instagram, so I'll be looking out for those two. I'll be looking out for them.
Yeah, Harper is American. Yeah,
is he?
Harper.
From over the pond.
Yes, from over the pond. I've got. It's now time for Coop and Corner. Quickly before I click on the Sky.
You got a little jingle for that?
Nah. We don't have a jingle yet. We're not that far advanced in any way, shape, or form. But what I took today was Fenerbahce to score 2 or more. They won 3-0. West Ham -1 against Stockport County, and Hibs to score in both halves. So a fiver returns 57.50. If that comes in, I'll be very happy. I'll be delighted.
I've heard a few things going into this game. I've heard that the reason what's his face isn't in the team is because he chose not to when the Hibs players got asked if they were fine to play.
Yeah, I know Martin Boyle probably wouldn't have chosen to play if he was given the option,
I'm guessing that's why he's out. But the rest of them, Gavin Strachan taking charge. Oh, lovely stuff. But no, what was it? I should have wrote it down before. Yeah, I heard that Celtic never got. Hibs wanted a retest.
Yeah, they did.
And they never got it.
Celtic declined.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I was like, oh, surely Hibs won't want to play, because if they're not getting tested, a few Donners could be running about the pitch right now with the old COVID, COVID virus. So, I mean, Gavin Strachan and them. Who'd have thought I'd see this ever? What a time. Oh, God, the comments are going mental right now.
Superb. I love to see my team get hammered by Celtics under 9s in the next life. West Ham over 3.5 goals, 13 corners, 50 booking points, and 33 to win, 85 quid.
I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I hate that Hibs kit.
I think we had a wee chat about that when they were playing at Ibrox.
Probably. It just looks like Brazil. With Paul Hanlon in defence.
Brazil with Paul Hanlon.
Honestly. What a man.
and we're off.
They're looking quite comfy. Oh no, I think it is an unpopular opinion by the comments. Matt's already correcting me on that one, saying he loves them.
John Mitchell says, I'm happy with the fact that all championship teams have to be tested for COVID before games now. Yeah. I mean, that was a foregone conclusion, though. I mean, the fact teams like Morton are struggling financially, but they'll still have to fork out for a big bad COVID test every week.
Yeah, I liked how early on the season, when it was the Betfred Cup group stages, Dundee United were with Peterhead, and Dundee United paid for Peterhead's test, and I thought that was good of them.
Yeah.
But no, like, if you look at teams, like, especially in the cup right now, there's like non-league teams and stuff, they're not getting tested and stuff going into games.
No,
I think so. That's then putting other players at risk.
Yeah. Predictions for the game tonight. You know what? I'm so undecided. I'm going to go with a 2-each draw.
Ooh, high scoring game.
I reckon it will be high scoring because there's a few players out there that are not that experienced, and I think with more game time they'll get the experience that they need. But at the moment, because it's weaker teams, I think they'll be more at threat of conceding goals. That
boy's Barnett, by the way. The American guy. He's got curtains.
Nige is going with 3-1 Hibs. So is Gaz. 3-2 Hibs, says K Rob. I mean, as long as it's a good game tonight, that's all I'm concerned about. Which football related book are you reading? I don't read books. I don't have time.
People saying 3-1 Hibs, but I want to flip that score and go 3-1 Celtic. I think Hibs will go 1-0 up and Celtic will blow them away.
Now, I've not read a book since I left school.
I was going to say, I can't remember the last book I read it. Oh, good start from Hibs there. Murphy tried to open up and find his near corner, but just wide. I don't know if what I may say got a touch to that one. I don't think he did. Oh no, it took a deflection off. I think it was Pembroke deflected off. Corner to Hibs.
Ross Bailey is going 1-0 Hibs. Still he's saying 3-0.
Everyone's confident. Everyone's fancying Hibs. I know it's obviously done the whole COVID thing, but.
So do you reckon Celtic are going into this game as underdogs?
I think they are because... Oh! Was that the bar for Hibs there from the corner? Kevin Nisbet, I think he headed it and I think it hit the bar.
Oh, yeah, it just hit the top of the bar.
Oh. It's a good start. That was getting over Barkas. It's not even Barkas in goal, it's Connor Hazard.
Yeah. Andrew's got a really good point here. Why don't they just give them the vaccine? Because it's just more money they have to spend, which will end up in clubs in more difficulty than they already are. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think they should be treating... Well, they already treat footballers as different rules anyway, so they might as well just give all the footballers that are registered to the SFA the vaccine, because then we'll have limited games called off. That's a fantastic idea. I mean, why hasn't anyone at the top actually thought of that?
I think as well, all the different rules for footballers, whilst they've still got to follow the same rules out of football, is confusing them as well. I think with when it was just brought in Aberdeen early on in the season, and I'm not excusing it because it was obviously still stupid what they've done, but then they came out and their reason was they were like, oh, but we didn't know we still were in that same rule because they're allowed to socialise with all these different people, but as soon as they're out of the stadium and training, they're not allowed to see them.
Bubble.
Yeah, but as soon when they're in training, they can see them all they want. But as soon as they leave that training ground, if you dare step near one of your teammates, you're catching the COVID. It's like school. The rules, honestly, you'd see it. They're so dumb.
Yeah. Got
to have a window open, because COVID lets. It's like some foreign Christmas thing.
I would love to, Callum. I think someone would have probably brought that to the sort of idea within Parliament, but maybe it's not viable at the moment. But I don't know how it can't be.
I think it'll happen in the future when they've got more.
It has to,
because I think they'll try dish it out to the elderless first. Then I think that's what they're doing. And they're trying to get the key workers, because I know my mum's getting the vaccine on Friday.
But would you not say footballers are key workers?
Yeah, I'd say so, because they're key workers. I'll Google definition in a minute, but I'm pretty sure they're putting themselves at risk from COVID. But then I'm a key worker because I'm doing my paper round still. And
you are delivering the news.
Yeah, I'm helping them, but it's actually mad with the paper round stuff as well. Because you got to put your hand through the door. Oh, it's mad.
I tell you what, though, I do not miss getting up at 6:30 in the morning just to do a paper. I do not.
On a Sunday as well.
Oh, good save there.
No.
From Connor Hazard. Hibs nearly 1-0 up there, but fantastic save.
I've not made my mind up on him yet, Connor Hazard.
Nah, I've not made my mind up on him yet either. We've got 111 people in the chat. Thanks everyone for coming on this Monday night. But it's always good to be covering another football match. So thanks everyone for coming on. Caleb Brewster says, not going to lie, Hibs got this, but we are on a three-game losing streak, so I don't know the ending score. Well, yeah. You haven't got this yet.
The boy Connor Hazard, am I right in saying he was on loan to Dundee a few years ago? Because I think that's where I seen him. I remember him from.
Yeah, he was at Dundee.
Yeah, he had a stinker. Twice we played him, he done awful. Like his positioning was horrendous, but now he's coming in and doing good. So I mean, maybe it's just he's got better players around him. I don't know. Shane Duffy, giving him it back and forth.
But still, would you take Stephen Coker or Shane Duffy?
It's a good question.
For all the mistakes that Shane Duffy has made this season,
plus a wage, he'll be earning a few quid. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
not barbecue.
That's per minute, mate. That's per minute.
Yes, aye. I do feel bad for. But if you think about it, what other job do you go into to get this much money as well? But to get that much stick riding on it every time you either win or do something. Because I feel bad for some players, like Jesse Lingard I feel bad for now. I felt bad for McGuire at a part. And Shane Duffy as well. I'm starting to feel a bit bad for him because he just not now because of the whole Dubai thing. Before that, the boy was just getting out left, right, and centre. Like, yeah,
quite right. I mean, it can get too much, and people don't realise, like, however much stick you give someone, that will end up at one stage becoming too much for that player.
It'll impact them definitely, because it's like them saying that. I seen a clip. It was like, "Oh, you don't know nothing." It was like it was obviously fake, but it was like this fan saying it to a manager. He's like, "Oh, you don't know nothing." The manager turned around and was like, "What was that?" And he's like, you should sub him off. Like, if these footballers reply to half the people, they're crapping their knickers at the end of the day.
Oh, I know. Because people think that they basically have a massive invisible shield between them and the footballers, because they put the footballers and manager on a pedestal almost. And because they place them so high up, they're like, they're not ever going to come back down to me, or I'm not ever going to get to them. So I'm just going to say whatever I want, because what if I get heard?
And attention as well, and obviously jealousy and stuff like that. But this is the same people. They'll text someone to a player on or comment someone on his post on Instagram, and the day of the game they'll be waiting for him before the ground to get a photo with him, saying, "Oh, good game today, mate."
Yeah, pretty much.
Almost a decent job from Turnbull there.
We'll look at some of the comments. Hello, Gaz. Watch your last 3 streams. Really enjoying them. Keep them up. Thank you very much, Gaz. I appreciate that from you, mate. What's your favourite species of child? Goodness. Let's not talk about that. McRobert said, "Golden Temple, the race is over. We're not losing 4 games, and Celtic are not winning every game till the end of the season." Now, Celtic don't have enough.
Too late.
No, it's too late for Celtic to mount any type of comeback at all, in my opinion. But I mean, they're still mathematically possible to win the league. But I pretty much think it's over, because I don't see Rangers losing a game, let alone 4.
Sorrow, they gave Neil Lennon gave chances to players too late. Turnbull and Sorrow should have been given an opportunity when they were losing back in October time, I think.
Camelon are beating Brora Rangers 1-0.
Oh, jeez. Fair play to them.
That's who will be playing Hearts in the second round.
Sorrow looks class.
Sorrow's been good,
Yeah. So I'm saying he was given him and Turnbull. Turnbull would have been another player that goes to Old Firm and just rots until he was given a chance because he kind of had to. Now he's their best player. He got Player of the Month.
Aye. Just goes to show what Celtic were missing out on. I mean, I reckon if they'd started David Turnbull from the beginning,
they could have been in a different position. They try to play the boy Welsh, but it was the wrong position they're trying to tweak. I said quite a bit ago, Scott Brown is kind of holding the team back, not in terms of leadership and all that, but in terms of quality. And I think they've kind of came to realise that now. I think a few did, but now I think more have.
Motherwell got the winner of the tie between Formartine United, sorry. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's just how I see it. I don't know if it's...
For Martin United or Annan Athletic away from home. So it's either a trip north or a trip south. So
who did Aberdeen get bloody Dumbarton or Hibs?
I mean, it's the one time we don't get Dundee away or a Premiership team, and it's either a fantastic trip north or a fantastic trip south. And because of the bloody COVID, we can't go to the game.
We usually get Dundee away quite a bit. We got them last season. I think, did we get them in both cups last season?
No, because we beat them.
We beat them in one because we were losing 1-0 the whole game, and Considine scored an equaliser in the last minute, and we went and won in extra time.
Aye, that was a Benfica Cup, mate. The second round.
Yeah.
Because I was at that game.
Really?
I was in the dairy.
Fair play. Mascots trying to wind us all up at half time. Get up. I couldn't believe that. It was actual grown men crying about it. Get the steward. What's he doing? He's in Dyson trouble. Clowns.
What time are you guys on? I am on the 13th minute.
I'm on 30 minutes and 15 seconds.
So you're about 8 seconds ahead of me.
Aye.
Either Lowland team or juniors of West Scotland. Camelon are in the East of Scotland Premier. So it's an away day like that is what I would just kill for.
What?
Just going to the juniors or Highland League. Like Motherwell played Inverurie Locos a few years ago. The game got called off about 14 times.
I played at their stadium because we were playing. Last season we were going to play in Inverurie, but their pitch was like waterlogged. So somehow we got onto the actual pitch and played there for the game. Like
brilliant.
Yeah.
I've played at a few football grounds.
Do you want to list them off? Actually, I've only played at
Okay, then.
2. I've only played at 2. I didn't really play.
I've played at a few juniors grounds.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't really classify them as proper grounds. But I have played at Stenhouse and I have played at Falkirk.
Stenny,
yeah.
When did you play there?
It was some charity match. I scored a couple goals.
I've played that at Tawdry, actually. I was 8 years old. Scored right in front of the Merkland, actually. Gave it all to the fans, half time,
is it like that little like?
I scored on. Actually, went and
club or whatever it was.
Celebrated. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Fuming because we need to get the old computer to get the photos from it. My mum's never done it. That's an Instagram photo right there. Me celebrating in front of Merkland. Where's the other one? Inverurie Locos. I've played there. But obviously, as I just said, I went on the Huntly pitch. But that's because I kicked my ball into it by accident. So half time I had to run on and get it. That was quite embarrassing. But yeah, that's about it. The only the 3 for me, but Hermes as well, but it depends who's watching. Because we weren't actually meant to be there.
I've heard of Hermes. Is that like Northern Premier Division or whatever?
I think so. There's pitches literally right around the road from me. So
are they the same sort of league as like Mod and Banks of D and teams like that?
Yeah, Banks of D. My uncle plays for Banks of D, but yeah, because
not just
my PE teacher plays for Hermes.
All right. Nice.
So, well, he didn't last, but in the summer, obviously when we were allowed, because COVID rules relaxed a little bit, we all cycled like literally just 2 minutes, and went into the thingy, and then boom, played there. But I think he was hunting who was down. So depends who's watching. It wasn't me. So fair play. Joseph Coyle saying he's played at a couple stadiums. Guess the 2. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess one of them was Celtic Park and the other was Hampden. Or no, wait. Joseph's based in Dundee, so I'll guess Tannadice as one of them.
Fair play.
Kobe, I've been to Hermes. They're based in Aberdeen. It's a great wee ground. My local, of course, Carluke Rovers played them in the cup a couple of years ago. Of course, that would be why.
Is that a good? Am I thinking of the wrong one? Because I don't remember them having a cracking ground. You just jumped. It was a dump. Wait, am I looking at the right Hermes here? I must be. To be fair, I got lost getting there. I'm thinking of the right one. I'm not going to say how far they are away from me right now, but it's quite close. That is not a good state. Am I thinking that? Is that? I don't know if you can actually see it.
Meh. Looks very Sunday League.
That was the one next to it. That's them, but I didn't go on the one other one. Yeah, it's all right. Actually, it's all right though. I didn't actually go into the actual the pitch they play on. God, I went on to the little one next to
it. I got one of them correct. One is in the same area, but it's not Tanner, so it'd be Dens Park then.
Yeah, I wonder who that one is. Jesus.
Visited Camlin for a junior game. Played in pies and drink. Very hospitable club. I love that. I mean, that's what's so good about juniors, and people don't actually realise it. Because I mean, the drink's more accessible.
I played on I forgot that one. Ellen's. No, it wasn't. It was Dice.
Ellen, yeah.
No, Dice. I played on their pitch at Ellen because they were in. I think they were in the They were in the Scottish Cup semi-final. So went to cheer the boys on. And then they were doing like a little half time. They done a little half donation thing. So you put £1 in, you go on at half time and try to do like a penalty shootout.
Mm-hmm.
You know, didn't win it, but win some, you lose some. They did win. It was actually 0-0 last minute bullet header. Matt McFarlane. Wow, what a moment! Now on the Aberdeen books, to be fair, he got scouted from that game. They must have missed my penalties. They must have missed them.
Kobe, you'd get lost going to the shops apparently.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, it depends what shops you're talking about because there's a Home Bargains quite near Hermes pitch. So whenever we got hungry halfway through, a few of us just walked down there and actually did get lost. I took the wrong turn, ended up in a field. I'm related to a former football player. I'm gonna go Google football players with last name Kyle and find out.
Calder99 says, loving the content, Gogs. I've been a subscriber since I started YouTube last year, back in 2020 in January. Thank you very much for the support, mate. I appreciate that. I honestly don't care how they pronounce it. It's Camelin to me because it looks like it's Camelin or Camelin.
Yeah. Is it Ronnie Coyle or Tony Coyle? Joseph Coyle. Or I reckon I'm going to go Ronnie Coyle. Boom.
Or is it Owen Coyle?
It is in Bridgedon. What is in Bridgedon?
Junior football is some laugh. You get to hear every shout from the players and supporters, and you can get away with drinking a bottle or a can of beer. It's some laugh. The juniors.
I would like to go to more games. But...
Yeah, I would like to go to more games, but I always put Motherwell first because Motherwell's
never going to go to some like juniors team in Aberdeen are playing there.
Mm-hmm.
What's in Bridgedon? I'm curious because they're having a debate and I want to know about Bridgedon. I don't know. Speaking of Bridgedon, Scott Wright.
You said you didn't want to talk about it, mate, so I wasn't going to bring it up.
Every little thing is gonna be Scott Wright. Free kick to Celtic.
David
Nothing. Oh, Portes is down. Shane Duffy, the fridge clattered him. Sorry, Shane. If you're I was going to say if he's watching. The boy's playing. I was thinking he'd be watching. Easy. I think he's offside.
Callum Davidson says, if I can't get to Ibrox or any Rangers game, I go to Stranraer home games.
Fair play.
Doing the Stair Park. I've been to Stair Park twice. Both very, very eventful outings.
I'm trying to think. Stenhouse Moor, I was at their stadium when Aberdeen played them in the replay, which was embarrassing. But
I was at that game.
Were you? Oh, I said the other day.
I did a complete sports scene type package for the game.
Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't like your average match day vlog. Like I reported it as if it was me reporting on sports scene.
After.
You are going to have to look at it after.
I don't want to re-watch the moment of the home one. I wasn't even at the game. I was in Liverpool. What a game that was. Mm-hmm. But I mean, not quite the Aberdeen one. Huntly, I've been to their stadium a few times.
You have a romance with Huntly, don't you?
Yeah, on and off the pitch on FM1 and Huntly, I've been there. Because their stadium, when I went out, I used to go Huntly in the caravan quite a bit. And that's like 2 minutes away from the stadium. So if they were playing, went up there, a little watch. Programs were £3.50. That's dearer than the Aberdeen one, so wasn't paying that. But then the Huntly's Boys Club, they were right next. Oh, I hated playing them. They were so bad, but they were like all massive rugby players and stuff. I should get bodied. Nairn County. I've been to there. Been there. That neck of the woods. Dice. Porton. Been...
Sheriff was planning on going to Rossvale games before the pandemic because they were his local team. Now they're playing Govan. I will probably try and make a few games if I can't get Rangers tickets. My caravan is right behind Tayport FC's ground.
That's hi again.
Dinga. Is he from one of your streams?
Yeah, he was. He was in the Rangers one. He's been a few recently. I've got the boy that usually comes, Jorge Sanchez. I do like him. I'm a man of the people, Mr. Worldwide they call me.
Okay then. Okay. Oh, that was almost so delicious by Laxalt there.
Oh.
David Anderson.
CELTIC. I mean, hit the side net in there, like the wrong side of it. The boy from the other side of the woods, he's cussing and swearing. Won't be able to repeat what he said on stream, obviously. He could have done better there. Matt Macy had a good angle. Mikey Johnson done well, caught Newell lacking on the ball there, but Harper just couldn't find that bottom corner. He's looked lively, to be fair. I mean, I like how he's angry at himself for missing it, but
God.
That neck is bigger than. Oh, it was you. Someone commented saying your neck looked big in the videos because the way I was sitting like that. So I think I have quite a big neck.
You look like a giraffe.
I do have quite the neck.
Your new name is Melman.
He's a TikToker.
What?
That dates the bird Ryan likes, or says he likes. The Damilo. Dixie Damilo. Who's her Donny on TikTok?
I don't know. Hello, Billy. How's it going, mate? Billy Mehmet is in the stream. Yeah, I saw the news about Saul Bamba. That was heartbreaking, mate. I know you probably played with him. That was great. Are you alive, Kobe? Kobe, what's happening? Right. How's that?
I'm alive.
There we go.
I thought you said I'm alive. No. What? What?
It's because your connection was a bit laggy for a moment.
Lagging?
I think it's that school computer that you've been given.
Am I good?
Mate, you might want to back out and then back in.
Hello?
Yeah, and he's gone. Perfect. So I've got to carry the stream again. You can't get the staff these days, eh? Anyway, so it's really sad what's happened to Saul Bamba, but it looks like he's going to get instant treatment, which is great. Yeah. Correct. Dinga. Here he is. Right. Is it working now? Honestly, the Aberdeen Wi-Fi.
I think, is it working?
I don't know. Mate, you're moving in pixels.
Shall I refresh? I can't wait.
Yeah, you might want to restart your computer. What is that? Look at that face, man. Look at that. Oh dear, I shouldn't be laughing, but that used to be me when I was on the SPFL show. Every week, got the same shit. Anyway, it's we'll just remove Kobe for the time being because nothing's working. But Billy, if you're still watching, mate, it'll be great to catch up with you, see what's happening, and if you're still wanting to come on for the St Mirren Cup semi-final against Livingston, then feel free, mate. That'd be great. Kobe's hamster wheel Wi-Fi, yep. Kobe's mum's hotspots run out. Kobe needs to get off the neck steroids. What's that all about? But currently it's still 0-0 for those who care about the Celtic versus Hibs game, as Celtic have given away a throw-in. But it's been a very even game. Very even game. And that's going out for a goal kick. There we go. And we've got Kobe has reversed James Forrest. It's brilliant. He's like a giraffe that's inhaled cocaine. Brilliant. Right, how's it working now?
Whoa.
Hello.
Hi. Should I just
Yeah, we'll just go with that, mate. We'll just go with that.
run with it for now? And if not, I'll whip out the big boys.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. So looking at the comments, Val Stewart says, Gogsy, just a thing. We were mentioning the NFL, tennis, etc. You should cover MLS. You could probably pull a crowd in here and over the pond.
That's a good point.
I mean, we could do. I mean, I'm
Apart
more
from
than
the fact
happy
we
to look over the pond, because I mean the Americans are crazy about everything that's online. So it is a good idea, but at the same time, I still want to prioritise Scottish football. I mean, I'd rather watch Stenhousemuir against Peterhead than be doing a stream on a sport that I know nothing about.
Depends who moves over there in the coming days.
Indeed.
Free the guys, free Ronnie.
Yeah. Thing is, if it clashes with a Scottish game, then we will not be covering it.
Probably not. Their games are on at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I wake up sometimes and I've seen Gary on the TV. I couldn't believe it. I was just flicking through for no channel specifically and stumbled upon the Major League Soccer.
It depends with the times as well, because obviously you get some MLS games that kick off at 3 in the morning. I mean, 3 in the morning is my bedtime. That's when I actually go to sleep.
The MLS teams have a funny chance. To be fair, you got to look at it in a sense that football for them is kind of new, and they're kind of just delving into the world. Look, and they've already the progress is actually mad. To be fair, and half of the football they play over there, I quite enjoy. It's not even that half that bad. Some of the stuff. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I'm definitely muting the fan noises because I cannot stand the American fan chants.
Oh yeah, do you see the Tottenham and American fans at the bridge?
Nope. We're not talking about American football fans. When I say football, I mean football, not.
Yeah, we're not calling it soccer. We're doing American life.
Not egg throwing. Sorry if we're boring you, Dinga Dinga.
Cheers, Dinga Dinga. You're never bored of my streams, so. It must be a new
It
problem.
must just be me then. What does Gogsy like to do before he goes to sleep? Well, I'm usually sitting boosting through a Netflix series, or I'm playing Football Manager.
Oh,
So
what type of Netflix series? What type of Netflix series?
Yeah, no, it's just a standard Netflix series. I don't care what's on half the time. I just sit and watch it.
Fair enough. I usually, yesterday I was playing Minecraft with the boys actually. That game seems to be back in fashion. I was playing that. You know what? I'll be honest. My day consists of recently. I'm quite proud of myself. Obviously, I want to do it for as long as, but I've went like 2 weeks basically uploading like every day.
Oh, it's great.
That's great. My whole day. Sorrow's having a little ding dong with you.
Hello, Dylan. How's it going? Billy Mehmet says, Gogsy, how you feel about Mother's new gaffer? I think it's great. I think it's an ambitious appointment as well. And the ref got St Mirren's penalty 100% right. I behave, Billy, behave.
Who was it that called? No, it was Dinga
Some say Lee Irwin's still rolling around the deck.
A pen? I thought it was a pen.
Shut up, Dick.
Curseman should never have been sent off. Won the ball and got none of the ban. Ryan Hedges, however, what a...
Well, Ryan Hedges definitely should have got sent off anyway.
Yeah, I agree with both of them, you know. In my video,
he should have been sent off as well.
Yeah, both of them.
I started playing FM in its class like today in the Zoom call with my teacher. I was playing FM. He said, "What you doing?" "Oh, I'm in a cup quarter final v Kilmarnock. Give me a few minutes."
I'll be honest. I done the exact same this morning. Gogsy, you're gonna never believe this. I had a Google Meet at 9:15 this morning. That was the first thing I'd done when I woke up. Didn't even breathe. Yeah, I had to wake up so early, get ready. I literally rolled up my bed, had to join a Google Meet. It's pouring a rain outside. I woke up, checked my phone. It was just loads of Rangers fans commenting saying, "Oh, that accent should have been sent off." I got that a few times when I said, "Look, when I seen it, it was right after the game. I didn't really see it back. The emotions were still raw when I done another live after to talk about the game because there was so much talking about it. And I said it wasn't red for Hedges, but look, looking back, I can see how it was, and it is in the rules. So it's a bitter one to swallow, but I'll swallow it. That sounded so bad. Don't clip that. 1300 people. I'm underage. Don't clip that. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Ken Fish says some MLS games kick off at 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I will just remember on a Saturday or a Sunday, sometimes we've got 2 games to cover in Scotland anyway. Yeah. So by the time it gets to that, I'm like, right, everyone take the rest of the night off because there's only so much you can do. I mean, it is hard enough trying to keep 2 streams on a weekend upright. I mean, it's difficult enough doing it 2 people. So, you know.
Dingo, your name backwards is Agnid. How'd you like that one? Louis Moult to Hearts, Gogsy, what is your thoughts? Owen says.
It's not happening.
Louis Moult is in it. Nah.
If Louis Moult was to go to any Scottish club, he'd go back to Motherwell because he loves Motherwell.
I remember that we wanted him when he was really good. I'll never forget this.
Since
he's barely. He's. I don't know if he's actually not played or he's just always injured.
Clips one off the regular, and Louis Moult is also injured, so I don't see why. Like Hearts fans are only going on about, "Oh, we're going to get Louis Moult" because their scout, who was at Preston, is now at Hearts.
Yeah, but the only time he'll have seen him is on the injury table. So, I mean, there's not much to pick up on. I was actually at Preston Stadium not long ago.
Deal. What for?
Because I stopped off in Preston when I was going to Liverpool. That was the last football game I was at when I was going to Liverpool.
Aye.
Stopped off there.
My PE teacher wants me to do a personal development plan.
I've got to do one of those as
I still
well.
remember it.
I've got a PDP to do.
Condition game. Oh, aye, son, I'm in lockdown, but for you, I shall risk my life and do a conditioned game with the garden gnomes.
Alright, I've got a guys. I'll test you to see if you still remember much. I don't know if it's changed since your time, but what does PEE stand for?
Physical education.
PEE. Two P's and one.
I thought you said PE. Right.
Oh no.
Point, evidence, explain.
Yeah. Point explaining. Point. Yeah. Point example explain.
Well, ours was point evidence explain.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Obviously, the drug.
What does FACI stand for?
What is what?
FACI.
What's FACI?
Factor, activity, context, impact.
That's a new one. I've never heard of that.
That's a new one on the block. There's still the old, the describe, the details describe,
Yeah.
That one's still kicking about.
Yeah. I know an explain and a describe question.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Sheriff. I loved PE. Like PE was my thing. Like I was at my peak physical condition in my life when I was in 6th year, playing football 4 times a week. It was great.
My legs have crocked. I can't. Now I'm crap. Ever since I got that operation, the doctors never fixed me. Dr. Gupta, I'm having worse, honestly. If you're watching right now, Dr. Gupta, your operation never worked.
How is Goggsy managing to get all the P's mixed up in front of him? Stop trying to insinuate.
Oh, Blue Rangers is going for you.
Mate, he's obsessed. I was in the mixed group P people in year 10 and 11, so I got to do it with the girls. Hey, man, sugar! Sorry, I need to. I don't get out much.
Since it's been lockdown, there's not much we can really do in our actual PE class. We've just been copy. Like last month started. I don't know. They call it Wembley in England.
Yeah. We call it singles.
Oh, copy singles or copy doubles. If you can go, yeah. I think it's just different names depending where you are, but
because here in Cooper, it was known all over town as singles, and then 5 minutes up the road in a village called Ceres, they called it Mini World.
What?
As in, it was short for World Cup.
Yeah, there's people that call it depend on what tournaments happen. That's the Tories. Robert Gordon's and stuff will call it the tournament that's being played, so Champions League. What? Get out, copy, or people in England call it Wembley. I don't get that. Well, I kind of do get it, but.
Dinga says, when I went to a Celtic v Aberdeen game, I said to my dad, whenever I leave my seat, the other team scores. So I went to the toilets, then Sam Cosgrove scores. Everyone stares at me.
Oh my god.
Kirsten's been off that long that someone's got called a mad shagger after
I must say, that was a great save there before from Mark Macy there. Great shot from Sora, that was going right in. And a great save from Mark Macy. It must just be coming up for you. Yeah, I call it copy. Sheriff knows.
Yeah,
copy.
I know. And that was, I mean, that is the place of liberal Democrats. I mean, they've just got a mind of their own, haven't they? Without being political.
Copy. That is copy doubles or copy singles, whatever you're.
We just call it singles, because I mean, we're not that flashy, and we're just cool kids.
Just singles. Or there's headers and volleys or H and V.
Aye.
Standard. I do hate that game because it's always red horse after.
Yeah.
The pressure is on.
And we called it 10 and about because you got 10 lives.
Yeah, we get less than 10.
Well, because there's always just a few of us, we just had it 10 lives. And if you hit if the goalkeeper caught the ball without it bouncing, or if the ball was put over the bar or wide of the goal, then whoever hit the ball wide or
goes in,
lost the ball goes in goals.
And if it hits the crossbar or post, you can if you go up and touch it, and whoever touches it last.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know.
So, sometimes we'd be really cruel and we'd let the youngers sort of go and poach just to tap the ball in when they could. But sometimes if I had like 2 lives, I'd go and shoot one of the youngers to come and get the ball, and I'd kick the ball off the younger, and the ball would go out wide, so he has to go.
That's what we call as we'd have that as sabotage. So you can't sabotage in ours, or you get a life off. There was another rule we had, and the goalkeeper had to shoot safety if he wasn't in goal. No, we don't.
If he was getting the ball, and then he distributes the ball out long, he has to shoot safety, so no one can actually score. Otherwise, they go and goal.
No, we had it as well. So if you can, by the way, it's half time. If you go and goal,
it's half time for 15 minutes. Yeah. No wait, is it only half time now?
Yeah,
I thought it was about to start again. What am I chatting?
Nah, if you went in goals first, you get an extra life, and you can only header it. You can't volley it in the box.
We had it that you could only volley in the box, but you couldn't set it up for yourself.
You can volley. You can only volley in the box.
And then on the goalkeeper's final life, it had to be a header that he scored.
Oh, we just give it to the bad one to score last. There's actually a video of me playing it, but it was an awful volley.
Oh, finally, Joseph's got a wee bit of sense. Yeah, 10 and about. That's what we called it.
10 and about. What?
10 and about.
God almighty.
10 and about, not 10 and about. Like 10 and about. That's I would get claustrophobic if I was with 9 other people in a boot.
I don't know. I've never tried fitting in my boot. But there's your fun fact. Dinga D. Yeah. I don't know what you call it. Down the other end of, down that neck of the woods, but up here we call it
that. He is stating that he hates it when you try to show him fake scores.
What? Well, I don't even want to go on Instagram after today. Oh, Shea Logan. Did you see tackle Morelos?
I can't remember, mate.
Oh, he nailed him. It's so good. I loved it. He literally, it was a good tackle, but he wiped him. He should start the next game. He had a really good game.
I mean, it wasn't really a school moment because it was just after school we'd get home. I'd have my dinner and by like 4:15 or 4:30, I'd either go to football training or I'd be out playing football with my mates. Yeah, we've already talked about Sol Bamba. Hopefully he gets better soon.
Yeah, I only seen that now on Instagram. That's mad.
We're trying not to speak about it too much because I want to keep it lighthearted. For cultural reasons. Although yes, we do wish Sol Bamba all the best.
Trying to see my stream still working. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've got any more games kicking about that we played.
Mhm.
Can't think of any. Oh, Stockport 0-0 with West Ham still.
And it's what, half an hour, please?
Who said Brora Rangers were losing to Calman Juniors? They've not. The game's not even kicked off yet. Oh, it has. But my thing's just
7:30.
yeah, it kicked off at 7:30. But on Sky Sports, it's saying it's not even kicked off yet. Right?
I played like 4-5 games for my school team over the 6 years I was
never
there.
started for the school team.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, if school football's a bit elitist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a bit like an international setup. Like everyone who plays for pro youth, they always get picked first.
Very favoritism as well.
And then you get seen as pretty much useless if you don't play for a team that's in the top division of your league.
Also, since it's like school team, it's usually one of the like players' parents that takes it. So that is very favoritism. So they get a game, and people are on them. Their mates get played. Anywho, Oliver Jones coming with the first one of the day. I'd rather not. Speaking of Scott Wright, he was before my time at the Bridget Dawn Academy. But anyway, there's actually still there's a framed picture and shirt of him, his shirt on the wall from.
Hello, Greyhound. Any use play around the clock or on the V? What? I'm guessing that's on the volley.
I don't know. That's probably just what we class as headers and volleys. I like how people are just asking how you're doing.
Gordon has been moving on his chair for. What do you mean? I'm comfortable in my chair.
Like, I'm not comfortable on this. This pillow is awful.
I'm delighted that I've got a swinging chair.
I can't remember Scott. I never even watched him for for Dundee. I remember he's played class rats. Here, you see, I done a montage video ages ago on Scott Wright, and it's literally went up so much since this Rangers link. That's how I found out about it. You text the chat, and then I got loads of notifications from like the studio up, and it was like comments saying "Welcome Rangers," I'm on the Rangers and stuff. I was like, what? I didn't even touch it because I was like, oh, it's probably from the video the other day. And it went up mental. It's crazy how much they can influence stuff, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
I mean, at least you may not get a copyright claim.
That's right.
I don't know what this Blue Rangers guy is all about.
Don't know what's his score.
Right. Okay. Let's.
Who, the Ping boy? Yeah, he was on my stream the other day. I had to ban him.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. I think Scott Wright, I don't think Scott Wright's good enough for Rangers.
I think he's a good Aberdeen player. I think he would be a good Rangers player eventually. I just don't think he'll get a chance. There's no way. Who are they taking out to play him? And he's an Aberdeen lad. Look, he grew up in Bomedi. Went to an academy quite near the ground. Good. He's a fan favourite right now. And if he does go, it'll be down south. And I think he is going to go because before McInnes is coming out and saying in his interview, it's looking like his intentions are to go down south. He wouldn't say that if he wasn't quite confident.
Yeah. Hello, Football Pride Ginger. How's it going? We'll be doing something different on Roscoe Reviews' channel on the Still Game episodes.
Greyhound Dusk if we've seen Ford Kieran on Still Game. Oh no, an open goal. Sorry, what an episode that one was. To be fair, have you seen it?
What, the one with Ford Kieran? Nah,
It was good. You should watch it. See,
I
that's the
didn't
thing.
watch it because I don't really have much time for watching rivals content.
Oh yeah, crap! Don't do that.
Sat there plugging open goal.
Don't do what I said. The thing is, Oliver Jones made a good point. I think they'll try get both. Look, I think that's the thing I hate about the Old Firm, and it's boiled my blood since. Like recently, I was like, all right, Celtic Rangers, whatever. But since they're after another player from another club again, and then they're the first ones to moan at Aberdeen and Motherwell and stuff in Europe. Oh, £5, you need to.
Oh wow!
Thanks for that.
How are you in stars? I see you, mate. Thank you for that.
Lovely job.
You've now made this stream worthwhile.
Aye.
We've had no goals.
Yeah, and then so like
Wow.
I can probably list off players at Old Firm of Nick. They're probably going to try get Fergie and Scott Wright, Lewis Morgan, John Hayes, Ryan Jack, obviously your boy Hasty.
He's not my boy, mate.
Well, he's not your boy. He's not your boy. Yeah. Who else is there? There's a few. Turnbull they took from you. Jordan Jones.
Turnbull's actually been given in starts now.
Yeah. It's ones they've wasted, to be fair. Lewis Morgan's kind of been wasted at Celtic. Now, anyway.
But Callum Davison, the difference is with Glenn Kamara from Dundee. Glenn Kamara was signed on a pre-contract, and then Dundee just wanted rid of him because he didn't want to play for Dundee anyway. He was just going to be rotting in the reserves anyway. So they just said, look, for 50k, you can have him now.
But no, I just don't like how Scout otherwise. You'd think since they're always harping on about other teams pulling their weight and challenging them and stuff, like you think, I know of a cup and shortbread.
This guy's just confusing me. Like
Simon.
I just don't know what he's saying. Jeremy Frimpong 350k.
Right, but he never came from.
Yeah, he came from out with Scotland.
Man City, wasn't it? Yeah, it's good business, but just signing players that are performing good because they've got the money and like kind of hold clubs to ransoms. Because Aberdeen will end up giving in to Rangers for Fergie probably. Whilst if we,
how much they take for him?
Yeah, they'll want him, and look, they'll get him on a cheaper price compared. Because if he played for the old firm previously and we were buying him, they'd want a premium price for him. Like you're talking 15 million for a player like him.
Did I hear that right?
If he's playing for Rangers, then yeah, and if he got the same stats he's had this season for Rangers, then yeah, they'd be wanting that. Because I don't know what they value their boy Kamara at.
Wait, I wouldn't pay 50 quid for Ferguson, honestly.
I would. He's worth that to me. He's worth more than that. He's priceless to me. On Football Manager, he's current.
Is eating raisin and cashew nut cookie that he baked today. Nice.
Wow. Lovely stuff. God. I can't believe let me know if you are working from home as well. If Kamara's
probably about 15 million.
Then Ferguson's worth more than him.
No.
Yeah, because he's had better stats than him this season. On all boards.
Have you seen the stuff that Glenn Kamara has produced in European football, mate?
We're talking about Scottish football.
I know, but Scottish football is added into that.
I think Ferguson would do good in Europe if he progressed, but he looked really good against Sporting Lisbon. If
I was Rangers right now, I'd be looking to sell Kamara, if at all, 20 million at least.
And Lewis
Ferguson, I would say probably about 2 million.
You need times that balance.
He's not as good as David Turnbull is, and David Turnbull went for 3 million. So 2 million, I would say, for Ferguson. Alan Campbell will go for 500,000 at most because he's out of contract this summer. If he does go at all. So
well, I don't want to sell Lewis Ferguson. I want to keep him on a lifetime contract if we're only getting $2 million for him. That is a deal not worth taking. Oh my god. $2 million only.
Being realistic, mate. Like, I would not, if I'm a club in the English Championship, I'm not wanting to pay more than $2 million for Lewis Ferguson.
Clubs are willing to pay more than $2 million for Sam Cosgrove.
But that's just silly. Like, I wouldn't pay a penny for Sam Cosgrove.
Oh, McKenna was going to go for $7 million back in the day to Villa, but we turned it down.
I'm glad we pulled the plug on that.
No, we rejected.
Oh, was it used?
We rejected it
because we'd have been relegated the season earlier.
I cannot believe we rejected that because I kind of get it. It was like he was holding the team together at that time, in a sense.
Thank you, Justin.
I can't believe
I only deal in.
I watch Ferguson week in, week out, and I also watch Glenn Kamara a bit. And I
watch almost as much Aberdeen as you do. Wait, how many Aberdeen streams have we done on Pass the Mic this season?
That's a good point.
I've watched every game that's been televised in Scottish football this season.
Ferguson, I think, if they're willing to pay that, then we're not getting him.
Fergie's worth about $2 million, mate.
We're getting scammed if we're taking that.
McKenna was $7 million. I mean, I almost had a heart attack when I saw that.
Aye, but left-footed young centre back, they're hard to come by these days. And he plays for us, so his value will be divided by 10. Not saying he's worth $7 million actually. That was a joke. So Glenn Kamara makes Ferguson look bang average. Well, not stats say otherwise. If you're a stat man, then
I'm a stat man, to be fair. And I still say Ferguson's worth $2 million at most.
Then I can't help you. If we've got McCrory, Ferguson, and if we get Alan Campbell, that's the best.
5 at most.
If we get, I'd agree with that. If we get Ferguson, McCrory, and Campbell, if we got them, which we won't, because Campbell will go down south, which makes sense for him. We would have the best midfield in Scotland. The best young midfield in Scotland. I was meant to say. I was meant to add young.
You mean the best homegrown midfield in Scotland?
Well, in Scotland. In Scotland, young midfield potential. I think that 3 we're probably going to be playing for Scotland in the future. Whether some of them are starting, some aren't, I don't know. I want to get stats up now. Actually, I just love Ferguson. Obviously, if I was a Ranger, oh god, my phone.
It's a stat shagging bastard.
I just went on my phone. There's loads of comments from that video. Oh no, I should have turned notifications off. Oh god. Ferguson does his push folk yesterday. Kent ripped him apart. He couldn't get the ball, so he fouled him. Well, no, because you overran us in the midfield, and we were a bit. Dean Campbell's as physical as Ross and Pro, right?
I called the Ferguson booking about an hour before it happened.
Oh, Ferguson's always going to get booked, but I'll take it. Then when Kamara scored a header in the cup semi-final against us to win the game, don't remember that.
Man, you got Liverpool in the cup.
Yeah, I seen that. I did see that. Once again, Lewis Ferguson statistics. I could probably tie them off the top of my head. He's got this like 7 and 7, round about that. I think. All right, transfer marked values them at 1.37 million, and they're always up it.
And then you're wanting some payoff for how much you'll have to pay off his contract anyway. So that'll.
All right. So if you're talking about Europe, he's not went as far. 1 minute, I need.
No.
He's played 3 games in Europe. And got 1 goal and 1 assist, which is quite good going. And 1 yellow card as well. Just sprinkle that one on.
Just the one.
In the league, he's got 18 appearances, 8 goals and 3 assists. It's not looked too much into the goals and the penalties involved. They're all penalties, including his one. Yellow cards, 5 of those bad boys, and 1
That's a
second.
plenary record's awful, mate.
Aye. I always have this debate with my mum whether Lewis Ferguson would fit in that Rangers midfield, and she always loses it. Just because I am too strong.
Probably because she's just humouring you, mate.
Just more.
Probably because she's just humouring you.
No, I'm just too staunch to accept her argument.
You do realise what you just said, right?
Yeah. Joking. I don't even know what it means. If you're going by... No. I've heard people say it.
You might want to look up the definition.
All right. A very loyal and committed in attitude.
Yeah, but staunch as in a staunch Protestant.
Oh, not like that. No. No, I was not meaning it like that. I was meaning a very loyal and committed in attitude towards Lewis Ferguson. No. You have got my meaning of that all wrong. I was not meaning that. There's many definitions, and that was not the one I was meaning. Towards, it says other words such as faithful are similar. So exactly, I'm correct here. I was very that to the right. So on Transfermarkt, this is a neutral source. Ferguson is valued more than Glenn Kamara. Here, that Zungu boy that came on for Rangers was a baller though.
Yeah, he is a good player.
He's going to Football Manager. Always scores against me all the time.
Kobe Hendo, proud member of the Granite City RSC.
No, I did not mean it. Oh, Doigy's coming on. Here he blows. 19 appearances and measly 1 goal. No assist for Glenn Kamara. Whilst I love it, he's a good player. His running is sublime. The ground he covers is...
He scored against Benfica.
Aye, I know.
Has Ferguson done it?
No, but has he scored against... let's just think in European terms. If you want to go there. Lewis Ferguson, European goals. We'll go get them.
Give up the day job. This game's awful.
I know. I was expecting a goal fest.
I was hoping for a goal fest.
Was he ever scored against Burnley as well? An overhead kick on his debut. Aye, last season he was better, but new season. Aye, Burnley.
Last season, Glenn Kamara had 5 assists and 1 goal in Europa League.
Last season he was better than him. Aidan Glennie calling me out there. Oh god, he's got me.
Burnley, some Aberdeen fan.
I knew Burnley. I remember that. I was at the bloody game. What a goal!
Ryan Alexander says Goggsy looking like a disappointed dad.
I will not give up that Lewis Ferguson gets into that Rangers team.
Yeah, Benfica 100 times better than Burnley, let's be honest.
Come off it. See the mighty Burnley.
Can't see Rangers going for Fergie as much as I'd love him to be a blue nose and the connections, but I just don't see Stevie G going for him. I wouldn't say Kamara is much of a goal scorer for Rangers. We play him more of a holding role, so comparing his goal scoring stats with Ferguson isn't really fair.
Nah, but I think if you put Fergie in that team in that role, he'd do a better job. I think then he'd get the recognition. And Ferguson's not like Ryan Jack. If he went to Rangers, I'd back him. I'd want him to do well.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure.
You're getting staunch points for that then.
Well, faithful points.
Ye old faithful.
That boy is raging. That American. I don't know what he sounds like. Yeah, dude, let's go play for the Glasgow Celtics, dude. I don't know.
What are you gonna say, man?
Would he do a better job than Jack? Nah, he wouldn't do don't know.
28th with Camlin and Brora Rangers.
If I speak, I'm in trouble. What's the date of your birthday, Joseph Coyle?
Well,
Do you have a
he's a
guess?
Celtic fan. He was born in July. Do you know the date of matching season?
I do.
There you go.
Martin season. I actually had to. We read a book. I can't even remember what it's called. Something even going the story. God, this game has been absolutely shocking. It's been a stinker of a game. I've spent about half an hour talking about how Lewis Ferguson.
Gavin Jack is looking like a new man out there without his laptop.
He is. You know, he's taking the FM saving to real life.
Gerard Butler vibes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just sits plays FM on his laptop. But today he's been given the reins to take over the actual team. He's probably playing his actual tactics. To be fair, he's talking quite soon.
Joseph Coyle, the specs my father wore. Kobe is a proud member of the Aberdeen Property Boys.
I'm not part of that. I don't know what those are, but I'm not one of them. Whatever it is. God. Any orange juice. Oh my god, don't even don't even start. Don't.
You want this as well?
No, I don't want that.
Don't worry, it's Mandarin.
Oh. I can't believe I said that. That didn't even mean that. I can't even mean that.
Fuck's sake.
God. If Sal concedes Strach, he might have to throw his ball. He has to go, blood.
Yeah.
That's the best bit. That video lives rent free in my head every minute of the day. He has to go, blood. So many contexts.
Time to go.
AFTV is the gift that keeps on giving.
I love how Arsenal actually asked them not to call them Arsenal Fan TV.
Is that true? They said it wasn't, so they're liars. Robbie, you little liar. Oh, Sheriff one too there.
I think it was anyway.
Might be.
Ooh.
They said because it's I can't remember what they said, but it was some bad reason.
Yeah. So you speak Chinese? I didn't realize I spoke Chinese.
Neither.
Hidden talent I have then.
No, I speak Spanish. Slightly.
You also speak Pish.
That's a good. I'll give you that. That's a good one. What's your favourite? What's your thoughts on Claude, Kobe? Don't know. Thoughts on Claude. You can make a video and clip this and upload it separately.
Hello there. Oh, yes.
Door opened on its own.
Yeah, the door just tends to do that.
It opened.
A nice cup of tea.
Oh, fair enough. I'll be honest. I don't know what's happened. Maybe it's something in the water up here. Tea tastes different. Today I woke up. It tastes too. I like my tea. I don't like it too strong. You know, like the tea taste.
Yeah. Oh, this is another one of Kobe's tea stories.
No, not another. I'll get into it anyway. I won't be able to stop. Yeah. So basically, the tea tastes too like tea. I like it a bit lighter with a bit more milk and sugar. It wasn't like that, and none of them were today. So I think the tea bags. I went through and I had a message with my mum. Either there's some in the water or the tea bags have changed. I can confirm they're still Tetleys, but as I said before, there's other brands available. So, how do you like your tea?
Maybe you just left it to stew too long.
Yeah, I just don't like it. You know when you go to hotels and they've got that tea there and it tastes a bit.
is too much like tea. I didn't even realise you said that. Oh.
Yeah, but I like my tea light.
Milky?
Yeah, Yorkshire tea seems to be milky. That's one. Yorkshire tea seems to be the way. Tetley's I'm going off them a bit. And then the tea brands recommend me them. There's a few out there, but Yorkshire tea. I like their adverts.
Goggs's tea is an exact science, correct?
Oh, this unit door on my little on my cabinet thing. It's going to fall off again. It's like you'll probably hear the metal thing of it. It's like a little. It's quite a flimsy thing, but remember the Liverpool Everton game earlier in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it cost me to break it. It came off the hinges. It wasn't a good day. The refereeing decisions that day got the better of me. My emotions got the better of me, and I had to put it back on.
Kobe, do you put tea in your milk?
No, I put milk in my tea. I was going to say, of course I do. But...
Kobe walks into Starbucks. Can I have tea, but not too much? Not too much like tea, please.
Fair play. Why is there a silent plug with his AirPod in?
I have no idea. Callum Davison says Kobe's quote of the day: "Tea tastes too much like tea." Oh, Kobe, you know either. Aye, nothing gets past you, does it?
Honestly, I make myself sound so dumb on these streams. Sound like I sailed up the Bridge of Dawn on a banana boat or something.
Oh, is that Armstrong Okaflex that's coming on?
No, but there's a few dodgy things about him.
Yeah.
I need to watch him. He did have his AirPod in, so we don't know what he was listening to. Maybe it's a bit of my mind's telling me yes, but my body's telling me no. I think that's the song.
My mind's telling me no.
But my body's telling me yes. Who sang it? Wasn't he a bit dodgy as well?
Yeah, probably.
I think so. Kobe needs to stop acting like a vegan. I'll tell you. I'm sure I think of something I've got around me.
Acts like a vegan. I don't know. I don't know anyone that actually is on a vegan diet.
I don't know any vegans, to be honest with you.
Homer Pimpson says probably listen to Gary Glitter. What do you mean you make yourself sound dumb? Come on, Kobe. We all know you make a 2-year-old who doesn't know the alphabet. Like, yeah, it looks smart. God.
Honestly, I need to stop chatting rubbish. That's what I need to do.
I might make a pass the mic quote book. Oh, that'd be class.
I'd buy that. Oh, Connor Hazard done well there. No one like, well, 1-0 Hibs, did someone say? I'll be the judge of that one. With Hibs attacking here, playing it back.
I literally have at the top of this chat.
Yeah, people don't listen to that. Hibs here. Hibs still playing it. And they look to pass it down. Who's that there? And it's up to Joe Newell, who takes a shot on his deflect, and it's wide for a corner. I don't think it's 1-0. He's lying.
Fake scores are also banned. Terrible offences to make.
How has Hazard been playing? He's been good. He done well there. He came out, he anticipated it nicely, and yeah. Done well. Yeah, they're lying, honestly. That's the worst thing you can. I thought it was Joseph Church that was blocked there. Repeat offender.
Liar.
Oh. People spoil the score. Yeah, people who spoil the score, I hope both the sides of their pillows are warm. Vegan costs are worse. What? We accept all people here.
Costs are the worst.
Oh, jeez. I've never actually met. Don't they like eat bats and stuff?
Yeah, pretty much, mate.
Yeah. That's how the COVID came about.
What's the one thing that's worse than a goth? A vegan goth. There you go. There goes what population of viewers.
Oh, Joseph, call that message. I can't pin it. Oh.
Gogsy, just to tell you, I'm taking a break from social media and past night streams for a week. Just to detox myself. Hope you understand. That's fine, Joseph.
Over a lockdown, I like it. I like it.
Mm. Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
right.
God.
Blue Rangers.
Ripping them. Blue Ranger says revealing the most important details only ruins anticipation of Gog's massive moment.
You can't side tackle a vegan growth if they don't have enough fat to withstand the fall.
There's been no chances in this game for any team. Apart from a few good one-shot saves.
Apart from the one Connor Hazard save.
Yeah, there's been no, like, I wouldn't say clear cut. But Celtic driving here, like, with sorrow.
Both teams have really cancelled each other out.
Yeah, they have. They're both kind of similar styles, and it's like they're both blocking at the same time and punching at the same time. The midfield, I think they're playing a similar style and formation as well, which kind of just, you know what I'm trying to say. The ball's now out. Oh, Newell is down injured. He's holding his, I don't know what he's holding. 1 minute he's holding his ears. Now he's taking his headband off his head. Can't believe I wasted a tenner for HIBS to win 2-0. Oh God.
Yeah, I had money on HIBS as well. So
tenner's a lot to be putting on a specific score. I'd usually just put that on a, if I was old enough, on a. Says
the 15-year-old gambling expert.
Yeah, if I could, obviously, if I was 18. Then I turn 18 and I can participate in a coupon corner. It's the best day of my life. That's the first thing I'm doing. If there's any friendlies on my birthday for my 18th, if Past the Mic's still going strong on my 18th birthday. In fact, I'll just have my own coupon corner in my room. I'll just make a light.
The rate things are going, we'll be doing Past the Mic for the Qatar World Cup as well.
Oh, I'm actually a few people on holiday. That one might go live from wherever. I might be, what year? That would be 2022. So there's festivals on there. I might be rocking up at Transmit then.
Except Transmit won't be during the winter months.
Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. It's in the winter months.
Yeah.
How would I forget? That was literally in the Christmas quiz and I got the question right. No, I got that wrong. Oh.
Oh dear, bless you.
Anyway, here Celtic win the free kick high up the pitch here, and we don't. Oh, Kobe, stop talking, please. Oh God, sorry, Colin.
Oh man.
It's not the St Johnston boss, Callum Davis, in Past the Mic. All right, Ewan Henderson's on and Tom Rogic is off. The lugs on him. I like his last name though. Fair play.
Kobe flunks again.
Continuous theme. So as I think I said earlier, what was it? Yeah, I was asking how people's online work was going. Let me know. So let me know in the comments.
I'm offended that you think I'm the St. Johnson boss. Brilliant.
My pixels again.
Yes, your pixels, mate. I think it's that.
I think on pixels.
No,
I will refresh the stream and I'll be one.
Don't worry, we will not send Kobe to Qatar to be our live correspondent. We'll send him to the Gaza Strip instead. No doubt he'll still think it's a part of Qatar, but I'll be our correspondent in Qatar as Scotland win the World Cup. Don't you worry. Yeah, yes again. Hello. Can you see me now?
Hello.
Oh God, Kobe,
Can
just use your phone, mate.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Just use your phone. Right, that's what I'll ask him next, Omar. Oh, brilliant. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to say that to him. Oh dear. How long is he taking, man? Oh, you will see, Blue Rangers. You will see. I don't have a favourite Ranger. I'm not a Rangers man, so I don't care for Rangers. I'm not Celtic either, so don't know what else you want me to say. I'm surprised they even have internet in that godforsaken place. Say Mosney Gogsy. Oh, Mosney. There you go. Hello, Daniel Drain. How's it going, mate? Been a while. Oh, God. Go on, pick one. John Gregg, because when he was manager of Rangers, I don't think Rangers beat Motherwell in that time. So, yeah, we'll go with John Gregg. Here he is.
Can you hear me?
That's much better. Where has that quality been?
I know, I need to use my phone for my own live streams, but storage is, I don't know if it could handle it.
Right, okay, so this is we've got a question here. So someone said that we should send you out to be our Qatar World Cup correspondent.
I'm up for that.
But instead, we're going to send you to the Gaza Strip. How about that?
I'll stay at home.
Do you know what the Gaza Strip is, mate?
No.
You know, right. Have you been abroad on holiday before?
I have.
You know how, like, when you go to Magaluf or Malia, you've got the strip. Well, that's what it is for Israel.
Oh.
Does that sound good?
I'll can send Stevie instead or something. I'll stay at home.
Kidfish, is that strip called?
Oh, Neil. Yeah, you know, Bob, can send someone else. Have a better time. You know, live it up. We don't talk about political.
No, we don't.
PP hacks? No. Oh, he's not spoiling it. Never mind.
He said, "Watch this."
Oh, never mind. He's not spoiling it. Sorry, I apologize. PP hacks. I think I'm saying it.
So, Var says that's an all right thing to put in the chat.
Var says no ban. Send Derek McInnister and leave him there. No, come on now.
Ooh, it's nearly a goal.
What minute are you in? I think I'm behind now. Here, look at this quality. I need to use this for my own live streams. Jesus, I'm just using the computer.
I'm on the 73rd minute.
Because, man, it's because I don't know if my phone could handle doing a whole live stream. I don't exactly want to test it. Don't know if I'm willing to take the risk. But, might have to. A few stinky fixtures coming up. Might use the old Moby. I need to shut down my computer before it blows up. It's a bit hot, by the way. I burned my hand on it. It's roasting. It could blow any minute. To be fair, that's a good excuse. I mean, I'd have to pay for it. It's the Aberdeen Council that gave me it. So, fair play to them. Did you know? I actually don't know where I'm going with this one, but every student got a MacBook in Aberdeen.
What?
Aye. By the council. Every kid a Chromebook. Goggsy, I need an FM save. Give me ideas, please.
Would you like to tell us about your adventure in Russia at the moment?
Well, I'm actually with I've bloody forgot their name. No. They're a Moscow club, and they wear blue. Anyway, I've been sent there by other correspondents, and you cannot, you can't sign players basically. I've been sent as a challenge because previous FM saves haven't maybe went the way I would have liked.
Because you're a strike manager.
Not now, But anywho, I done my time. I done a season, and I was like, I think I'm ready to leave. I didn't get promoted, came second. Anyway, we got team playing well. I didn't know if you also can't hire staff. I never did say that, and I did sack a few people. So I sacked a physio because he was taking too long to get my players back. And then I can't hire another physio, so we don't have a physio anymore. And I just have to pay the money to give my players injections because I don't have a physio. Then, so I left and went to Aberdeen, and now I'm flying second in the table as of now.
That's what happens when you strap a satellite to a sheep in your back garden, Kobe.
What? No, it's not Dynamo Moscow, is it? It's not Dynamo Moscow. It's even stinkier club. They're in the second division of Russia. I'm gonna
Chernovo Moscow.
Chernovo, that's the one. My boys.
I can't believe you didn't even know.
Yes, Chernovo. I bloody emailed them, and no, I didn't even email them. I messaged them on Instagram. Tell the players training starts soon. What happens if I do this? 1 minute. Oh, it just makes me look worse. Turn that one back on. Why is someone commenting saying Rangers won sack 2? Anyway. Still time for a goal, but I don't think it's going to happen. Here, a 0-0 draw. I can't tell you how much I love that. A lot. I would have preferred a better high scoring draw, but a draw I'll take. Imagine Celtic dropping another point, 2 points. Oh, the meltdown. Oh, I've waited years to see this. You don't understand, Goggsy and you. I know you've been waiting years to see the fall.
What?
I know you've been waiting years to see the fall of Celtic. I've been waiting for all those games. Go Celtic!
No.
Misa Dembele! Or Micus. It's a goal for Celtic. Tom Rogic.
I would. Some of them are Celtic reserves, but some are first teamers as well. So
there's a lot of first teamers. There's no.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a Celtic team that would beat Motherwell.
Karamoko Dembele's coming on. Highly rated young player. He's been rated for years though. He seems to have always been about.
I'm not saying that comment, Daniel.
What one? Honestly, good to see. Wow. Anywho, do you reckon there's gonna be another Zoom meeting after this one? I wonder how that one.
Get Gavin Strachan out of the club.
Aye. He's on his laptop. He's already been waiting for it a few weeks. Trying to get the code. Coming on for Celtic is Karamoko Dembele. I'll just clip this in case he does become the next Ronaldo when he first basically came on this season. Coming off Mikey Johnston, in case he done that as well. Karamoko Dembele chose to play for England. Get him out of here. I didn't even know that. I remember there was always a talk of who he's gonna pick. Also, a change. Stephen McGinn's coming on for Milker Hobart. I think they're making a double change. I swear I saw Marlon kicking about. No, I don't think anyone will believe Greyhound that they can still win the league. No way. I think Rangers will go unbeaten.
I reckon. Well, Celtic only have one way of saving the season now, and that's by winning the Scottish Cup.
And they can restore a bit of hope, like not hope, but pride by stopping Rangers unbeaten. They can get some back. Because imagine Rangers go unbeaten. I'll never hear that. We're never going to hear the end of that.
Mate, I mean, we knew the apocalypse was coming as soon as Liverpool won the Premier League. Rangers winning the Scottish Premiership was the next step. Next thing that happens will be England winning the Euros or the World Cup.
What's wrong with Liverpool winning the league? What's wrong with that?
It's not meant to happen, mate.
It is. In Jurgen we trust.
The reason for 30 years.
So?
In between Premier League wins.
Aberdeen winning a cup's not going to happen, so hopefully that'll happen next.
Aye. You haven't won the Scottish Cup before us.
Our last cup was 2014. Jesus.
Aye, but the last Scottish Cup was 1980. Because we knocked you out at the first hurdle the next season and went on to win it.
I just can't believe it's been that long. It's you know it's bad when the highlight of the game is always the train journey was good. I like the journey down. Stop. 1-0 Celtic. David Turnbull. What a free kick!
There we go, David Turnbull.
Goal. 1-0 Celtic. Wow. The light show is on at Celtic Park right now. Is David Turnbull. You've seen that a few times. He picked the other side from the keeper. Sorrow giving it laldy to the camera. Shane Duffy. Absolute loving it. Wow. What a goal. He just... That curled perfectly. Matt Macy's getting nowhere near that. Anyway.
Are you still sure that Ferguson is worth as much as David Turnbull?
Not now. Not Celtic. Not Celtic David Turnbull, but Motherwell Turnbull he was. Turnbull was injured for ages. Celtic David Turnbull's worth more. He gets that old firm bit of jazz. You know. We get the new firm jazz. Oh, speaking of Turnbull, he's down here with a head knock. Alex Gogic laughing. I wouldn't laugh, son. Jesus. What faces are Gavin Strachan pulling? Look at he trying to slick his hair back. I wonder who he's copying there. Dell. It was a good free kick. Greyhound. What could Hibs do? Nah, it was a great free kick. They could do nothing. I mean, maybe he shouldn't have gave away the foul. But you know,
Gavin Strachan must stay.
In Gavin we trust. Give him the job. Do you reckon Lennon was on in the pitches on a monitor at half time? Come on, boys. There's not much time you play great teams like Hibs. They're great team. Came back from Dubai. I can't do it. I can do a Brendan Rodgers, but not a Neil Lennon. You're a beautiful human being, you. You've shown great character. Why is that Alex Ferguson as well? Oh god. Paul Pogba. You know, he's a fantastic player. Great work rate. You know, great stats. We're playing Manchester United. Playing Liverpool. Fight for the league title. Fantastic. Alex Ferguson, you know, he's a great manager. Alex Ferguson. Won the league there. So yeah.
Are you still talking?
Yeah. I'm doing the next. I'm next on the next piece. Honestly, Steven Gerrard. Yeah, of course. You know, the referee said it wasn't a foul, but I thought it was a bit harsh. You know, right in edges. You know, he came from behind and just wiped him out. So, in my in my books, that's a foul. You know, that's how it works. And of course, I'm not sure. You know, Rangers here. Don't know if we're going for the title. Next game. See, I'm so good at impressions. It's unbelievable. Can't do Derek McInnes. He just speaks like any random person from that neck of the woods. Morty. Yeah. Any other managers?
Any other managers? We'll go with Jose Mourinho.
I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble, and I don't want to be in trouble. I think so. You know, the FA is against me. I think so. Look, it wasn't a foul. I think so. I don't know. That's all I've got.
We were watching the unraveling of a madman.
Yeah, I give up. I don't know what. Oh my! Here.
What about Steve Clark?
Boy just frowns. That's as far as it goes, to be honest. And Scotland qualified for the Euros. Steve Clark, you must be buzzing with, you know, you've qualified for the first major tournament in ages. How do you feel? Yeah, I'm ecstatic. I'm buzzing. I couldn't be happier, honestly.
Look at you. What about Jurgen Klopp?
Yeah. The referees, you know.
What was that?
Wait, who do you want? Do a cut. I'm gonna do another Gerrard impression. Wait, I need to get in the zone. Yeah, of course, you know.
Fuck's sake. Oh no! Oh.
Looked like no.
Oh my god! No, that was just too much.
No, that's as far as impressions go for one night. Oh, that's me done. That's me done and dusted.
Goodness is brilliant. Ballers was
the appreciation that impression deserved. That's my game now. Only an excuse. I'm coming for that slot.
Brora won 2-1 against Camlin.
Back. I bottled the Klopp one. That'll let me down. Nah, that's me done for the night. I'm not doing any more impressions. I did like the Brendan Rodgers. I do want to have a crack at that one. Who was it that done a great? Right, no, I think it was Ryan. Done a great one.
What?
Remember, it was in the chat. It was ages ago. He done a Welsh one.
Oh, he was good. He's good at impersonations.
It was the I think it's Brendan Rodgers. It actually sounded like him. It's so good. But Brian, I want to have a bash.
Mine when he put in the chat, "You're running up, baby."
Yeah, his impressions are good, to be fair. His impressions are good.
I'm running up, baby. I used to be alright at impressions, but
I was back in the day. Then Gerard's one used to be my bread and butter.
my estimations, Kobe.
There used to be the people when people do Gerard, they try to do a stereotypical Scouse accent, but he's got a little certain twang to it. And I think it's a certain Aberdeen twang as well, the blandness. I think he got add a bit of that. That's why I think I was good at it. Hibs here, kind of attacking, kind of not, and is it Selker just comfortable. Who'd have thought of after all these years it's Celtic that are parking the bus? How the turntables.
Callum Davidson's wanting a bit more Jamie Carragher.
Yeah, of course, Christian Joyce, he's got to go down the line. There's not enough pressure. Gary, there's not enough from me. He's got to close him down quicker. He's not getting over to him quicker enough. What's Oxo imploding in there? Gary, he's not. He needs to get down the line to close down this.
He lost it. It was going well. I have no idea why he got recommended by Cinnamon Challenge from like 7 or 8 years ago.
That's one of the.
I don't remember Stuart Elliott. That was just before my time. But Callum Elliott played for Motherwell in the season that I was properly getting into football. Like 06-07 was my first proper full season.
The Cinnamon Challenge is a timeless classic, you could say. I still watch that all the time, and it's too funny. Who's your cameraman? Oh, you got.
That was my brother.
That made it.
Yeah.
Oh. Lovely stuff. Oh, I think surely Hibs haven't scored. Martin, if you have spoiled this, I'll be very disappointed. No, I'm not doing strict call score.
Oh. Please.
Oh, and it's 1-1. Kevin Nisbet in the 90th minute. Wow, Goggs, he's clicking block left, right, and centre, and Kevin Nisbet's equalised. It was blocked literally right on the line. It's just literally landed right to his feet, and he's just smashed that one in.
Wow.
He didn't. I like that about him. He didn't think about where to hit it. He didn't complicate things. And Connor Hazard's on a stinker. He came out. He tried pump. He pushed it. I don't know what he done. He flumped it, and Shane Duffy cleared it right to Kevin Nisbet, and he done well. Because there was players on the line everywhere, and he just smashed it.
In the 81st minute.
Wow. Good. Connor Hazard. What are you? And I think he's brought out his computer.
He's flapping at that.
As I said, he would not catch COVID. He would flap it. Thanks for coming. Gavin has brought out the laptop and is entering the Zoom code as we speak. Still time for something to happen, but Hibs have got what they deserve, and this is great for me right now. This is absolute lovely stuff. I couldn't be enjoying this anymore. The goal fest that we wanted has kind of happened in a sense. I'm loving it. I'm loving this so much. You have no clue. Stevie Mullen here. Oh, that deflected. That could have went anywhere for Hibs. Mullen had a shot. That could have went top corner. What I believed to be true about Connor Hazard. Seen glimpses of it there. His former self as I remember him as. Because I didn't even know he played for that in that game. Until I seen a picture. Mullen taking the corner. Corner taken quickly by the looks of things. Corner taken quickly. I was waiting for an Origi. Great for you. I'm buzzing.
And they all gather for a protest as we type LMAO. Hibs were close to scoring again. That's what I was. Great for you. I'm buzzing. It's helping us to the league. Fit your COVID joke into your impression when you're famous, Kobe.
What, he didn't catch it, he flopped it. That's probably happened. I think Kobe Nicholas did.
Kobe do Nicholas Surgeon.
And I get my clicky Ben. So tonight you're in lockdown for another month. I just don't know. I'm not doing politicians. I barely listen to Nicola Sturgeon speak. I don't know what she sounds like. I don't know what she sounds like. I just know what she looks like. I don't listen to her. Jesus. Think I watch politicians? No.
Shark Time.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Sorry. Hibs have done well to get a late goal.
I think they've been well worth getting a goal, at least.
The 10 men went to Mo. 1 man do. Oh, come on. This is lovely for Aberdeen.
You've got the blonde hair for this.
Here, I'm so good at Boris. In lockdown. Wait, 1 minute. I need to.
Yeah, you need to actually.
I need to get in character. One minute. You must stay indoors. Please abide by the COVID guidelines. You cannot go outside. I repeat, do not. I had steak and oven chips. They were very good. Yes. Would you like a cup of tea? Steak. Yeah, nothing of that. I need to sort the bar. Yeah, Boris. I know someone.
You forgot to bang the table as well.
Oh. I know someone's really good at Boris. In lockdown, we're playing. I think we're playing like a creative on Fortnite. He started at Boris. Oh, Gavin struck in there with the slick back. Oh.
Boris, if he was born in Uganda.
Turnbull is. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's gutted. He's breathing out his bum by the looks of things. Wow. That result can't do us any harm. That is lovely. Great finish from Kevin Nisbet. What a man.
Aye, so full time, Celtic 1, Hibs 1.
And that's only good for Aberdeen and Rangers and Livingston.
Aye. Wow.
I tell you, that Aberdeen-Livingston game will be bigger than a lot maybe made out to be. And that's going to be a good game.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be good. But as of right now, I think that's enough time. But if you could sum up the game.
A game of two halves, I'd say.
Oh, every game has two halves.
Well, yeah, but one half was really not much happening, a bit empty, and then the other goal fest, brilliant, great goals. What is that action you're doing there?
I mean, it wasn't a classic at all. It was never going to be a classic. I don't think. Because usually a classic Celtic v Hibs game is free flowing, and you have a few goals in it. But I won each. I think it was a fair result, to be honest. Of course, Celtic then taking the lead with 10 minutes to go, and you thought that was Hibs down and out. But Kevin Nisbet pops up with a goal to equalise and rescue a point, which is going to be very valuable in the run-in for Hibs.
It will be. Do we know how the league table actually sits right now? I know Aberdeen have. I think it will be 2 games in hand on Hibs now. And they're not easy games, the 2 games in hand we have. I think it's one's Livingston out and one's Ross County. And whilst Ross County are bottom of the league, John Hughes, he's got them playing a bit. He's got them firing. Whilst Livingston, for example, they've been absolute hammering teams. Hibs, they thrashed. And they've been on great form, so that's not going to be an easy game for us. So Hibs will take a solid point from this. That's one thing I'm kind of gutted at, because obviously we took a point from Celtic, and I was like, Hibs won't do that, but they've went and done it. So yeah, but big point for Hibs, and a sour one to take for Celtic, because the edge, Rangers edge further away from them, and the edge closer to us, or the edge closer.
I mean, it's not the first time Hibs have taken a point off Celtic either. Yeah.
Hopefully we've just got to match them now, and look, even if we get third now, in a sense, for me, it'll feel somewhat, in a sense, a bit disappointing in a way. We should be aiming for that, because we can't challenge the 2 old firm in terms of money. But the form Celtic have been in, we could be ahead of them if we just haven't dropped silly points. I know it's not about Aberdeen, but we're in the run for them as well as Hibs. But Livingston, Livingston will be fancying themselves with a chance for even fourth, maybe even third if they fancy it, if they keep the way things are going. So I do think that's a big point for Hibs, and I still want to take for Celtic. But the game to watch now, I think Aberdeen Livingston, that'll tell you a lot.
Which we will be covering on Wednesday, but tomorrow we'll be covering the rescheduled fixture between Dundee United and St Johnstone, which takes place at Tannadice, as well as the Scottish Championship matches that are going to be played as well. We'll be taking a wee focus on Wraith Rovers versus Dundee as well. But anyway, guys, hopefully, we hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Thanks everyone for coming on. Appreciate you taking your time at your Monday nights to come and tune into us talking absolute waffle. But once again, thanks everyone, and please do go and subscribe to Kobe. You are nearing 2K, mate.
It's not too far away, you know. Went up like 30 or 55 in the last. Oh no, nice.
There it is again.
Oh no, God. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Closing in, hopefully, very soon.
Yeah. And of course, we are very close to 9,200 subscribers now. I think we're about 15 away. And funnily enough, that is the population of the town that I live in. So hopefully we can get there soon. But yeah, anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow for Dundee United versus St Johnstone, the main feature. And without any further ado, drive safe. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cheery bye. Cheery bye.
Drive safely.